Welcome to the Ford Center, where a little while ago the Oklahoma City Thunder took care of the Portland Trailblazers 102-93. Barry Trammell along with Darnell Mayberry, and Darnell, historic first matchup between Greg Oden, Kevin Durant, the plum picks in the 2007 NBA draft. Durant got the better of Oden in meeting number one.
By all accounts, Greg Oden is going to be a phenomenal player. Tonight he looked like a bust, which a lot of people are already labeling him to be. But I think he's going to be a good player. He's going to be a shot blocker and a rebounder. He got in some foul trouble tonight, but he's going to be a defensive presence in this league for a long time. Kevin Durant looked like the number one pick. If you had to go back and do the draft over again, Kevin Durant looked like the number one pick. 31 points. Didn't have the solid all-around game as he has had since really January 1st in terms of rebounds, assists, steals, and block shots. But he came up big when his team needed him to, and you have to give him credit for that.
Huge night for Nick Collison, the undersized Thunder center. Went up against Oden and dominated the first quarter. Had a huge double-double game. How important is it for Collison to play like he did tonight?
You know, it's very important. I mean, they need something out of Nick Collison every night. I thought when he had 9 points and 4 rebounds in the first 9 minutes, you knew it was going to be a good night for him. It was already sort of telling that he was going to have a double-double. He was going to be on his way to a double-double. It's important for him to get off early, because when he doesn't get off early, he seems to have sort of poor performances, get out of his game a little bit, have mental lapses on defense especially. So when he gets off and gets going early in the first quarter, especially offensively, I think that helps him carry his play, especially on the defensive end later in the game.
One of the other young guns for the Thunder, Jeff Green, almost a double-double, 20 points, 9 rebounds. But the third member of the trio, Russell Westbrook, really struggled. 6 turnovers, only 3 assists, only 4 points until the last minute or so. But I think it's encouraging for the Thunder to win, beat a really good team without much contribution from one of their big three.
Yeah, and not to mention, Russell Westbrook's poor game. Nenad Kirstic didn't even play. So, he's been a guy who they look to the bench for about 6 points, 6 to 10 points, 4 to 5, 6 rebounds, and a block shot here and there. So he didn't play. He was sick tonight. And then Earl Watson came up big. He had the double-double, his first of the season, I think 12 points and 11 rebounds, or 12 points and 11 assists, rather, something like that. So they got solid contributions, even in the absence of guys who they normally are dependent on.
Well, the Thunder should embark on a 2-game winning streak, because Sunday, here come the Sacramento Kings, a team that's not very good. The Thunder let the Kings get away with an overtime win last Sunday in the California Capitol with a bad defensive effort. I got to feel like the defense will be there on Sunday.
When they hold teams under 100 points, I mean, they win. It's in the last month and a half, for the most part, when they hold teams under 100 points, they win. Now, what they like to do is get suckered into playing this up-and-down, fast-paced ball, which the Kings are going to come in here and want to do. They can't get suckered into doing that. If they make it a low-scoring game, they'll have a better chance of winning.
Well, that'll do it from the Ford Center, where again tonight the Thunder beat the Portland Trailblazers 102-93.